Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various countries on Earth. That is, I explore them one region, one province, one territory, one area, one protectorate, whatever you call the first level of subdivision of the various countries on planet Earth at a time. And, well, I do so with the aim of, well, first of all, to have some fun while doing so. Second of all, to see places I've never been and probably will never go to. And third of all, try to play a perfect game of 25,000 points in whatever area I'm in at any given time. And if I succeed in doing so, well, that'll be the last you see of that area in this series. And if I fail, you might see it again at a later date. So, today we're going to a country for the first time in the series. We are going to the Marshall Islands. And we're going to the atoll of Majuro, which happens to be the capital of the Marshall Islands. And the Majuro atoll has 23,000 plus people as of 2021. Covers it's all of these islands here. It's like this is actually a string of islands. There's more than 60 islands in total, although you can see there's a lot of those 60 islands are between here and there, and then there's a good number of them tied together with bridges and stuff, and most of them are less than half a square kilometer. So in total it's 9.71 square kilometers, this whole thing. And so people live fairly densely in this area, and you could say that it has sort of a capital. It's over here at Delap Uligajarit, or just called DUD by the locals, I guess. So yeah, I think we'll find ourselves mostly outside DUD, but well, I will see how this goes. This could get a little interesting. Let's see, gonna make a challenge out of this, and put the challenge link in a safe document, so you will find it in the description section of this video, so you can have a go at playing this game before you see how I do. And then you can compare. Let's see. Right, okay, so I happen to know. Well, first of all, this is all third-party photography. None of this is official Google Street View coverage. So we will be likely to see that there are incorrect locations. Now let's see. I happen to know that this footage here, I have not included a lot of photospheres. There's a few photospheres, and there's only one or two Trek cameras, like this person here is carrying around. And what is there? Benedict Yamamura is the name, okay. So Mr. Yamamura here is carrying his camera around this little island, this here. So if we're correct, we should be somewhere around here. Let's see, how close are we to the northern end or the southern end of the island? This is very... this is not good. Why isn't... Ooh, do I have a cache issue? Let's see, I'm gonna reload the page. It could be what is going on. It seems like it. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, let's see, we're looking south. Okay, we might have a slight compass issue here. Let's see, now that should be right. As we're looking up that island. So these two are connected with a sandbar. Just gonna have a little look around the side here. Yeah, there's a little distance to the next island. This doesn't look horrible, does it? Those are breakers. Yeah, okay, so the compass seems to be semi-accurate at least. And it appears that he's somewhere here-ish. Let's see, how many moves does it take to get to the northern side of the island? Not a lot. This is low tide. And there are the breakers, and there's the north end of that island. Yeah, seems like a fair guess that he is about there. Let's see, he could... Yeah, he could actually be slightly out in the water as well. Because I have a feeling this is the high tide. The high tide profile of the island. Let's try there. Nice. For a moment I thought that was a hole in the ground while it was loading. Oh well, let's see. Okay, New Apostolic Church. Okay, that will be good to know. And quite distinctly southeast. That should put us over here somewhere. Okay, so either in this area or somewhere over here, I would think. Well, we could actually be... Let's see... Seventh-day Adventist Church? Nope. We could... No, well, most likely to be here. There's a Cathedral of the Assumption. Assembly of God Church. Not there. United Church of Christ. No. Let's see. That's also a church, but it would seem that the New Apostolic Church is a little underrepresented on this map. This basket court. Let's see. What could that be? So we're turning this way and that way. That could be here. Let's see how dramatic that bend up there is. There's a petrol station. Or a fuel station at least. Don't remember I saw any of those. And of course there's the question of whether the compass on the of the person who's been taking these shots is correct. Robert Pino gas station. Yeah, just maybe. We got this road coming here, but that's not it as far as I can see. Okay, Marshall Islands High School. Okay, what could that be? Let's see, have a look at northwest. Yeah, of course we are. So we got the college. I got a very... This is... I have to say this is a bit more hard to find than I reckoned. So, let's see, northwest, and we're taking a turn towards the north again. And even so far as to be straight north. Hello? The answer is staring me right in the face. Come on. Okay. So high school is in here. Petrol station is about here. Kennis Company. Okay. And then we're gonna come up on this bend over here. Which is about here-ish. Wait a minute. Basketball court. Oh, I think we have a bad case of road misalignment here. Because if that is the basketball court, the road should be here. And you can see there's a space between the buildings here. And this road would then be running here. Although, I think I would like some confirmation of that. Let's see, let's head in here. And then we're going to have this road here, and it would appear that I'm not correct. Because, well, actually I am correct, because we don't have any buildings on the outside here. So then the question is, do we trust the road or do we trust the map? That's always an iffy one. That's always an iffy. Usually you can trust the road. So if you can find out where you are on the road, you're good. And if you can't, well, that's sorry to be you then. Let's see. So go past the fueling station, which should be about here. And then this basketball court shows up really, really early. Unless, of course... No, because we're going that way. Right. So now we're at the basketball court. And we're passing some houses. Let's see how close to the basketball court were we? Oh, it was next house. Okay, so we are there. Yeah. Well, let's... oh, no, we're not. We are here. That makes more sense. Okay, so... let's hedge this and put it there. Sort of midway. That should give me the chance of getting it right. Okay, so this time we actually trust them. We don't trust the road when there is misalignment. Ooh, that could get fun. Right, well, we got the first round. West, slightly northwest. We're somewhere here, most likely. This can take some time. Some minor building-like things there. There's house over there. Okay, so let's just see. Brad Gordon, who is driving this car, is doing so at a time of day where already bad resolution will get even worse due to the lack of lighting. Okay, we're here. Things brighten up a bit. And it says... does it say Asheltake? Okay. So, somewhere here. Somewhere there. Okay, do we see any bends or anything? Not really. Do have a number of houses here. Let's see. There. Some structures there. Carport and there. And yeah, there's definitely some misalignment here. Here we got houses right on the road. That seems like a decent candidate, doesn't it? Kinda. But I think we'll have to find some more evidence. So, and what were these signs on that utility pole? Okay, that's the flag of the Marshall Islands, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. What that is, I don't know. It's not the flag of the atoll. That looks different. Well, you'll see it up in the left-hand corner after I've done the editing. So, So what do we have here? We have Lokoben Jitten. Did we see that? Oh, we were all the way Jitney. Okay, so we were all the way down here. Right. Ooh. Okay, so does that mean... Let's see. So here we got one rather big house. Okay, so the Jitney store is there. So this... it could be this place. Move it on. There's a single house. Moving on further. Catch a garage. And I wonder, could this single house be that one? There should be some structures on the downside. That I can't see. Then we come up on that stuff. No, that's that. Because I'm gonna have one more house. Okay, here comes this one. Let's see. And now we start on these. Right, so the distances here are not very large. They're actually quite short. So this spot here is more likely to be this. But I'm in no way sure about that. I'm gonna do counting here. It might not be wise, but let's see. Well, hang on. There was one more thing. Got the building over there. If that's a single, it is, but it's kind of tiny. Could be that one for all I know. Wait, there's a bend in the road here. And where's the nearest building on the south side? This is not simple, I'll tell you. Those are those kind of pillbox thingies. And we should soon see some houses on the south side of the road. Here we go. This little clearing here might have them. Nope. That's odd. And I've moved so far now that we could actually be down there. What does it say here then? Gin bar. Yeah, this is far from, this is far from as easy as it would look. Drat. So how am I going to solve this one? Okay, we can barely see the sea from where we are. We should basically be right on top of it. Let's, okay, let's try something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to that building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17. 17 to there. Okay, so that's 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to there. So that's 12 to wherever we go. From there to there. So that is 12. So we're 17 and 6. We're 23 away. So we need to double that distance. There. So if 12 is there. There. Then it appears I was right. Let's see now. So if that is 12 and 12, we need another 12. That should take us about there. And we are sort of midway between, aren't we? Let's see now. So if I'm looking north, I should be looking, well, not that well past. Let's see. That thing is in the northwest. It's more northerly than, so it should be around here. There, I say. Not at all. How could I be that wrong? Well, I was. Okay, so these buildings would... So how does that rhyme with anything here? Yeah, I should have counted the distance between those houses there. Okay, but fair enough. I did not expect to drag a 25k run in here, so... Ah, now this is more like it. Sunny and nice. Southeast. Northwest. Okay, so we're somewhere Up here again. And this is... this looks nice. Liga. Okay. So we could be down in one of these streets, actually. Although, how likely is that? Doesn't seem very likely. I think we got the sea right outside here. Pretty much. So it could be... No, we're not on that one. Yeah, let's just see if we can find the names of some businesses or something. But this is a... We got a special restaurant, okay. Is that its name? It actually is. Special restaurant. Okay. Let's see, so we got some bends here. We could be down in this area. For all I know. Except we can't when I think about it. So that's southeast, that's northwest, then we got... Ah, okay, right. So we got the ocean out here. Then it is more likely that we are over here. Taiwanese. Maybe. GeoGuessr. Yeah, except that is northeast. Here's the special restaurant. Right. So we are a bit further south. Got a big building there. Let's go northwest. Let's see, so we go northwest, yeah, until we get to the restaurant. So which building is this then? Now if I go southeast, south, there's the GeoGuessr. Okay. And then we track north again. This must be the Taiwanese place. Except that I keep getting my directions wrong. That's the Taiwanese place is over here. Then we got smaller building. What am I going on about? My internal compass is so wrecked right now. Okay, so looking northwest, the Taiwanese place must be here. Yeah. Yep. That's the Taiwanese place. Then we've got the building in the trees. We got these buildings, which I assume is that, and this one, which is this. Right. Then there's an open gap. We get these two buildings. Let's see now. That was just... Okay, right. So we are smack in the front of these buildings. And the odd thing is that the map misalignment from up here is corrected about here somewhere. Oh well. We should be about there. Yep. Ooh. Oh yeah, the misalignment is real. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, the final round. Northwest again. Okay. It's kind of weird. Most of the locations are definitely along this bit here. We could actually be out here at Laura. That actually seems likely. Laura is a new development, so to speak. It's fairly recent in development. But hang on, Northwest? No, we're not. Well, if we are here, then we need to be somewhere in this area. It could well be, because this is very narrow. We got the sea over there. I got the sea over there. Let's see. Do we have any structures? Yeah, we do. Well, there's no end of structures. So what we need is something telling us where we are. So that is a likely candidate. Unfortunately, there are loads of them. So yes, the only thing we can do is hope that we'll find some signs again. What are these? Okay. Okay, Argentaka. So yeah, that's not a surprise. Argentaka 2. Wonder how far it is considered Argentaka. Hmm. No, it is very straight. And we got a school. So that could be the Vorja Elementary School. Maybe. We shall see. Doesn't say, but no, that's not the Vorja Elementary School. What other schools do they have here? Rocketeer IG. To the Full Gospel Church of Christ. The elementary school is on the opposite side of the road. And then we got the Christian Academy. That kind of looks more the part, doesn't it? Let's see now. Here we got a house on the road. Got another house sort of on the road. And a house withdrawn behind. Yes, I think we got our location now. Then there should be another house here, yeah. Huh. Complete with... Okay, so... What sort of suggests down there, doesn't it? Let's see now. So there's a stretch where there isn't anything. We got that thing over there that might be this one or that one. We got some small... Let's see if there's anything else here. Well, here there's all this small stuff. And a house directly on the road on that side. Eh. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. We're not that far down. Oddness. Okay, so we have, well, let's see now. So we have that building, which could be either of these two if I'm right. There should have been a building in there, but as far as I can see, there isn't. Then we got a smattering of buildings here. Around the long building. Yeah, we're going quite far afield actually before we hit the school. I don't know. I'm still tempted to say we're here. Okay, so if that is the academy, there is one thing we haven't checked on, and it's those two buildings. And there should also have been a building right on the road here. Which there isn't. Unless it's that one. That is most likely that. It's facing that, which must be that. Automobile is area 0. It's that one, which must be that. And the next one, which is that. And then this tiny shack, which must be that. There's some small stuff, which must be those. And then there's nothing here. Until we wind up on this bend. And here we are. So we're either looking at that or at that, I reckon. And given that there are buildings missing here. But dang, this is a lovely place, at least now that the weather seems to be clement. Man, windy though. It's, I'm going to say we're looking at that. Not quite. I don't know if I agree with any of that, but it is what it is. Well, that was... Yep, it was interesting. It was different. And, wow, what a place to live, eh? I know that the tallest part of this atoll is out here on Laura is less than 3 meters above sea level. So, yeah. Oh, this place is definitely in danger of being submerged within the next century if the ocean levels keep rising. But yeah, for now, that is Majuro. And it is possible to 25k, but it's hard in some regards. Especially with the misalignments and stuff going on. So I guess you could play this for maybe an hour or two before you're able to 25k it. Still, I liked it. So that's it for this episode, and I'm glad you're still here with me on A Tiny Dot in Space, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.